Saucing on you. I'm swagging, oh. I'm ballin', I have a song on you. Watch out, yeah. That's my shot, yeah. I'm spending on my fucking pay. I got me some braids and I got me some balls. Started rocking the sleeve, I can't buy with no jaws. You know how I do it, can cruise on my toes. I ain't rich yet, but you know I ain't broke out. So if I see it, I like it, buy that from the store. I'm with some white girls and they love me no coca. Like they OT, double OT, like I'm KG, smoking OG. And you know me, I'm a 2-3s, I'm a gold tee. Bet you're smiling, bet you see me from the nosebleed. I'm the new 3, and I change out to my new D. Why'd I have a song? When I started balling, I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone. I need that money like the ring I never won. I want saucing on you. Swagging, oh. I'm ballin', I have a song on you. Watch out, yeah. That's my shot, yeah. I'm spending on my fucking pay. Starting. Cigarettes in a hair, man. Commas in my hair, man. Slumped over like a damn man. Red and black by my bread, man. I'm the answer, never question. Lace up in the lesson. Bitch, I'm saucing, I do this often, don't do no talking. My options, like when I walk in, jump on them Jordans, I'm ballin', money jumping, like I'm Davis from New Orleans. So bitch, I'm hardin', I don't miss nothing. For practice, this shit just happens, no y'all can stand it. I have it, I never pass it, I wear my magic, high average, ball on these bastards, it makes me happy. It's tragic, I make it happen, and all y'all shacked. Why'd I have a song? When I started balling, I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone. I need that money like the ring I never won. I want saucing on you. I'm swagging, oh. I'm ballin', I have a song on you. Watch out, yeah. That's my shot, yeah. I'm spending on my fucking pay.
When you bitch like this, you don't trip the forecast and the ass gon' rain. Yeah, made a brick through a brick, gang, whip up shit, this clear cocaine. Yeah, French speech, but I got a little sense, but I had to go cook no brain. Ain't worried about you, I'ma do what I do, and I do my thing. My thing, bought a brand new shoe, told her, kick rocks, don't stand too close, diamond. Kick box, stay red, me go, so I don't stop. I know they were looking catch me, but keep pushing. You think I can turn to a fiend for these bitches, trying to stop as much as I can. And these bitches made the bitch fuck on my bed. There's no difference, I ain't never pop no sand. I sip scissors, if I ever have to turn on the game, I won't do it. If I put it on the song, I send it to Bento. I can't put it in my song, I know how the fair goes. So free out of the house, but I ain't no fair, I'm gonna get my mama 10 bands, sent to Cancun. Got the crowd going down, but I ain't no damn fool. If I went in there and did it, then maybe you can too. We done came a long way from broken chance you. When you reach like this, you don't check the forecast, every day's gonna rain. Yeah, made a brick do a brick, gang whip up shit, bitch, you hear cocaine. Yeah, from the streets, but I got a little sense, but I had to go coop no brain, ain't worried about you, I'ma do what I do, and I do my thing, When you reach like this, you don't check the forecast, every day's gonna rain. Yeah, made a brick do a brick, gang whip up shit, bitch, you hear cocaine. Yeah, from the streets, but I got a little sense, but I had to go coop no brain, ain't worried about you, I'ma do what I do, and I do my thing. Got $250,000 in a book bag, new era, I'm a dope boy, no cap. I'm living my best life for real. Just look at this shit, no tag. If we opposite, it won't work. It won't last, be the opposite, knocked off. Toe tag, ain't been home in a month. Got my whole man, they need me in the trap, but I can't go back. I thought all the boy with $100 slab. I got M's in the bank, give a damn what it's thing. Everybody I ever shot my shot at, called it. Everything you ever see me grinding, bought it. Big dog status, I ain't got to sell drugs. Put my craft in the rap, then I took off, yeah. New G-Wagon, no key, this a push start. I can hit the gas, make this up here. Reach like this, you don't check the forecast, every day's gonna rain. Yeah, made a brick do a brick, gang whip up shit, bitch, pure cocaine. Yeah, from the streets, but I got a little sense, but I had to go coop no brain, ain't worried about you, I'ma do what I do, and I do my thing, When you reach like this, you don't check the forecast, every day's gonna rain. Yeah, made a brick do a brick, gang whip up shit, bitch, pure cocaine. Yeah, from the streets, but I got a little sense, but I had to go coop no brain, ain't worried about you, I'ma do what I do, and I do my thing,
Hey, hey, get in my way and try to block me, I'ma show aggression. Slide on your block like Danny Glover with a lethal weapon. I fucked your thought, she gave me top, I guess that's my confession. Got no regrets, I made mistakes, but I learned from my lessons. Trapping by the stove, villains pull up to the coupe. My car ain't got no roof, thought this shit was bulletproof. I can't feel my face, smoking on Gorilla Glue. Zooming in the coat, that's the shit I like to do. These is yellow diamonds shining like I'm Pikachu. I'm a boss nigga, get that bag and make the moves. No, I don't like to lose, so I be going in, yeah. I'm tryna cop a bench, yeah. Pull up and drop like 10, yeah. You tryna chase the life, well, I'm tryna chase the bench, yeah. She wanna fuck with friends, yeah. I got 'em in the trance, yeah. Hey, but now they tell me I switched up. Take this backwood to the face, then grab my cup. Shawty say she coming through, she on her way to fuck. It's a lot of lust, not a lot of love. Hey, I stack it up, can't get enough. See a shorty with you, she look at me and she blush. I'm a jiggy nigga, I don't take her out to lunch. It's a lot of lust, not a lot of love. Hey, bitch, not a lot of love. It's a lot of lust, not a lot of love. Hey, bitch, not a lot of love. It's a lot of lust, not a lot of love. Not a lot of love. Rolling in the coke, she was rolling out the drugs. Looking for the one. Say the right.
I've been on the grind since a little nigga. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. Ain't nothing changed, just got a little bigger. Ain't nothing changed, just got a little rich. Still trying to shine like a little dip. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. Ain't nothing changed, just got a little bigger. Ain't nothing changed, just got a little rich. Still trying to shine like a little dip. I've been on the grind since a little nigga.
Grind, stack that. Throw us in the backpack. Heard you get big bread. We came here to tax that. Oh, I love it when they get their income tax back. Shorty let that car swipe. Do it till you max that. Homie got a 5-piece. Said he gonna max that. Baby got a half joint. I'ma try to match that. Get bread, drop work, gingerbread, catch that. Soup kitchen, hashtag. Running out of glad bag. I've been on my good look like hella nights. Pedal white on pedal bikes. Heavy for that pair of nights. Now you started off with less than an O. Trying to get a bite. Some's out getting it. Some can't get it right. Back up on my grind, big homie. I know I can front a nine off of my big homie. But they ain't 100, they gon' drop it down, big homie. One by one, they all fell off. Now I'm big homie, but the girls will keep me slow. Work keep them open, brand keep me comfy. Count money smoking, IGDM blow up. We got fans. Tell them you gon' need to be it up. We got grams. My young boy is an active fuck who got hands. Your man's pulled up in his truck and got jammed. Only fair death in the feds. If there's a check on my head, I'll wake up with the toast like breakfast in bed.
I've been on the grind since a little nigga. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. Ain't nothing changed, got a little bigger. Ain't nothing changed, got a little richer. Still trying to shine like the little dip. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. Ain't nothing changed, got a little bigger. Ain't nothing changed, got a little richer. Still trying to shine like the little dip. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. Yeah, when I was 13, I was work cream. Get rich as a bitch was my first dream. My first team used to work with the work. I ain't never go to work, play the work scene. A tray 8, a 357, and a 9 was the guns that I first seen. On Victoria Street on the corner in Philly, where I really saw my first feed. I mean, you don't get no heat. I was on Venango Street with the Jawn on. Grinding. Now I'm shining. You don't see these diamonds perform. I got money, and niggas got funny. My homies start drawing on me. But I'm peace in the street. That's why I keep a piece taller than they was born on. It's the size of an infant. And I'm shooting with the intent. We kill a nigga, fuck friendship. Had a barrel with a gun smoking like an instant. I left my imprint on the game a long time ago. Your pop and your mama know. I'm slow nigga, I was getting all kind of dough. Try and get to it till it's time to go. Yo. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. Ain't nothing changed, got a little bigger. Ain't nothing changed, got a little richer. Still trying to shine like the little dip. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. I've been on the grind since a little nigga. Ain't nothing changed, got a little bigger. Ain't nothing changed, got a little richer. Still trying to shine like the little dip. I've been on the grind since a little nigga.
Don't say the real. Through all the tribulations and trials, I caught a sentence from where they moving metric tons, helping intersections run. Homie set the strengths to new fatty, suggest you get you some. But I'm already making brick money without no records fun. Just got another AR, the smoker walked up to the gray car. I served him before, so we ain't take long. If you don't handle shit yourself, it always goes wrong. And everyone says life goes on, except the dead guys. Two guys from Cali on a red eye. Think I ain't getting mine? They got me twisted like a bread tie. I don't regret relationships I had to let die or bridges I set fire. Did it and swam fine. I'm on a level that keeps elevating. What killers want to impress me and they be demonstrating. I owe the plug, I guess he fucked up and then they sprayed him. I wasn't hating, I was just thankful that I never paid him. For real, it's grimy outside, have your weapon in hand. Cause we might go to jail, but we'll never get jammed. Nothing lasts forever, stack as much as you can. And when the pressure's on, stick to the plan. It's grimy outside, have your weapon in hand. Cause we might go to jail, but we'll never get jammed. Nothing lasts forever, stack as much as you can. And when the pressure's on, stick to the plan.
Chopper reading the bodega, let the Nina flow. Order the chopped cheese, took the ATM machine and go. Ops love to hate the kid that try to steal the flow. Shot up they favorite strip club, blooded in the next deal they don't. Finlandia, the Swiss cheese, you don't leak the cold. I can see your soul screaming through the bleeding holes. Billy banana clip, everything got grease exposed. Hollows and greasy don't leave your soul like Jesus toes. I walk the water with well up under my recent shows. Throw your hands in the air, I got extra weed control. It's like an armed robbery. All you need to know is throw your hands in the air. You might get people smoked. When it comes to being bold, homie, we the most. Shine like the sun in the sky, off a gleaming chrome. In this rap shit, people treat me like the Pope.
A brand you can trust, junkies be fiending for the dope. It's grimy outside, have your weapon in hand. Cause we might go to jail, but we'll never get jammed. Nothing lasts forever, stack as much as you can. And when the pressure's on, stick to the plan. It's grimy outside, have your weapon in hand. Cause we might go to jail, but we'll never get jammed. Nothing lasts forever, stack as much as you can. And when the pressure's on, stick to the plan. Now a millimeter on my dresser. Is it morning? Try max parole and start touring. These lights get boring when you track to the day gone. Homies in the feds with the gray on. Bombs come with shooters like Draymond. I seen it like a premonition. I feel they trying to turn on me. That was their decision. What you know about me? People gone, they family missing. And you can't say what really happened cause you feeling snitching. What you know about wishing you could change the past? But I see that as a place I already made it past. And loyalty's the only way to ever make it last. You are witnessing a good man breaking bad. The only thing that's more valuable than money is relationships. And if you choose to take a risk, be careful who you take it with. They say the ones you started with won't be the ones you make it with. Whoever takes his ride with me, promise, make them rich. Now I knows a Nina on the dresser and they calling. I came up in this game from going all in. Ain't it crazy how the tables turn? Really gotta wait your turn. Post my dogs out, looking for somebody they could burn. Everybody's got their own ways, can't make them learn. I've been getting money doing me, as far as they concerned. What you know about losing all your closest friends? Enemies just multiply, this ain't how it's supposed to end. What you know about a trap grind? Violating your release, getting your back time. Got a lot of my friends trying to get back time. I promise I'ma make sure we make it back fine. Cause the only thing more valuable than money is relationships. If you choose to take a risk, be careful who you take it with. They say the ones you started with won't be the ones you make it with. Just go tell whoever takes his ride, I'ma make them rich. Armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous. Charge that to the game, yeah. Charge that to the fame. Charge that to the fact that you'll never be the same. Don't know where to start this. Feel like there's a hole in my heart is. I'ma get this dough regardless. Time I met a snake in the garden. He told me that he bite on whoever for me. Anytime, any place, whatever, homie. Never thought he'd bring it my way. You could be a snake if you're my snake. But he know I'ma kill him if he bite it. I'ma do him dirty and my way. Beating him on hoop down the highway. Trying to find a reason not to leave you sour. She was always coming at your sour. Get green out and put it on my fire. I'ma set some killers on the riot. Stay out of the way, pick a side. I've been on, I've been should've blown. In my heart and I'm good at home. Crazy, I'm the one for them all. Said they solid and it wasn't drawn. Coming for me, hope you coming strong. I'ma leave you on my fucking lawn. Happy waiting at your fucking mom's. Then they low until you're fucking gone. Charge out to the game. Charge out to the fame. Charge out to the fact that I won't keep saying my name. Charge out to the game. Charge out to the fame. Charge out to the fact that you'll never be the same. Charge out to the game. Charge out to the fame. Charge out to the fact that I won't keep saying my name. Charge out to the game, yeah. Charge out to the fame. Charge out to the fact that you'll never be the same. I miss my dog, it's fucked up, he got murdered. I can't go into this shit any further. I was on the phone, talked to my brother Berto. 25 years from the 30s in Florida. Fucking with parties, fucking with strippers. Drive out the car down, and I got stickers. Fucking with freshest, and fucking with bitches. Them gotta give a fuck once you the richest. Everyone with you gon' probably turn witness. You put your beef on the gram and that's snitching. I got a club on my hand like I'm pitching. I bring the murder up in Port Richmond. I'm like I'm fishing, I'm looking for tension. Never forgot it, I ain't get to mention. Oh, who did me dirty, the clip on the 40 and stitches. Only you gon' come on, charge out to the game, charge out to the fame, charge out to the fact that I won't keep saying my name. Charge out to the game, yeah, charge out to the fame, charge out to the fact that things will never be the same. Charge out to the game, charge out to the fame, charge out to the fact that I won't keep saying my name. Charge out to the game, yeah, charge out to the fame. Charge out to the fact that things will never be the same. I seen friends turn to foes. I don't even argue, I just get this dope. I just stack it up, they just fuck it up. Green like the situation, let them go. I seen friends turn to foes. I don't even argue, I just get this dope. I just stack it up, they just fuck it up. Green like the situation, let them go. Arms ain't long enough, call the bombers up, cut the snake, bro. That's the formula. That was your work, look what that done to you. You gon' bleed out on that pavement done to you. I can fuck with you, no, I can fuck with you. Deep down, no, I still got love for you. Charge out to the game, charge out to the fame, charge out to the fact that I won't keep saying my name. Charge out to the game, yeah, charge out to the fame, charge out to the fact things will never be the same. Charge out to the game, charge out to the fame, charge out to the fact that I won't keep saying my name. Charge out to the game, yeah, charge out to the fame. Charge out to the fact things will never be the same. Will never be the same. Keep saying my
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the Saints and the Vikings on Monday Night Prime Time.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewer up here in the booth. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going a hot streak heading into Halloween, and things will be looking great. The flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass, just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. It's Allen out of the pistol. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On first down, Allen. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 18 on second down. It is Cup left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt... if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. To throw again, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. We give up the gut to Walker. We'll take it in, touchdown Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, and your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now Camarda on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Man in motion here. On 1st down, they'll run. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play fake here, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Daniels on 1st down. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Plowing up the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
St. Brown's got it. Complete. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Kittle brings it in. Big man showing up the yards. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get 6 more on their early advantage. George Kittle, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Now Camarda on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. 2nd drive coming up for the Saints offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Jump off caught by his back. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Give now to the running back. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. From the 16. Completed to his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had it. Avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6. Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game in the first half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
Yeah, that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new... Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. right up the gut. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They give it to him again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll try and punch it in. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 3. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Throwing the out route complete. A big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown! Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some... around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Now Kamara on to send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Another try following the sack. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Daniels. He's on the move. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Firing one deep for... He's got it deep downfield. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Vikings 21.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So now here's 3rd and 5. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. So at halftime, the Saints fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the visiting Titans who were able to walk away with the road victory. Tyler Algier, a touchdown run in the victory. We'll stay in the AFC West as we head west to Las Vegas to check in on the Silver and Black. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Drake May, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting LA Rams. C.J. Stroud, over 300 yards passing in the victory with a couple of touchdown passes as well. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. And for the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewart.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints and QB Jaden Daniel. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's got a man left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pass taken in by St. Brown. And they take him down right along the 30. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Daniels now. Forced out to his right. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. They bring McLaurin in motion right. And he's able to push this ahead to around the 27. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 27. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. It's Allen out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Kittle brings it in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Allen on third down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run here on first down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. St. Brown's got it. Complete. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 48. Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Handoff now out of the gun. Dukes out a one-stop. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First and 10 now from the 30. They send a receiver in motion right. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Third and a lone yard coming up. I'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now a run here from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 17, dialing up a receiver screen. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with a win.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings now set to take the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Got for big yards on the right side. Now he's past the 25. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New Orleans offense set to go now. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 1st down, they'll run. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Setting up the screen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the 1st as they touch him down.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. But that's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. With the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
Here's the handoff. And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He's back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Saints lead by only 2. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Gets it to his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Plowing up the middle. Is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 8 at the end. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We get a 2-score game now late. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Running right side by McLaurin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Allen now on 1st down. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Receiver in motion, headed right. 2nd and 10 now. Pass complete to Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is to throw. Into the hands of Walker. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st down throw for Allen. Brought in right side. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 42-yard line.
To the air again. Allen. Into the hands of Kittle. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Complete over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. On 1st down, Allen. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Kittle brings it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Saints as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.